welcome back to my channel. My name's Denisha. If you're old, I want to say thank you. Welcome back. Hey family. If you are new, I want you guys to please go ahead and check out my other videos so that you can see what's going on up until this point, because today's video is finna get real, okay? So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it, okay? So yeah, this week, y'all, okay, so y'all know when I first started my channel, I said that I was going to be able to be real with you guys. I was going to be candid, and I was going to be transparent and let you guys know everything that's happening, correct? Today is one of those moments, okay? Because let me just say that this week of nursing school has been the hardest for me. Now, mind you, we only have literally a week and a half left. We have all of next week, and then we have like 3 days of that following week. Yeah, like 3 days of that following week, and that's for our Kaplan end of course exams, because we have to have a Kaplan end of course exam at the end of each semester. So yeah, anywho, y'all, you know, when you hear other people say, or other nursing students say, nursing school is hard, nursing school requires so much of your time, you're not gonna have a life, and all that, sis, my life is in shambles. Do you hear me? This week has been so stressful, y'all. Look, like, I don't even know what to say in the video. That's how stressful I've been, so I had to make a video. First of all, I'm a couple of days behind on a video. Second of all, my face looks horrible. As you can tell, I did not wear any makeup today. I have black spots under my eyes. I have breakouts. I mean, my skin is just horrible. And I've been so stressed out that it's no way it's going to clear up anytime soon. So it's just like, sis, what do you do? Like, what do you do? So I've been praying. Prayer works. I promise it does. So I know y'all waiting like, girl, what happened? Tell us what happened. Why are you feeling so stressed? So let's go ahead and get into what's been happening this week. I've been having a test pretty much every day this week. And not just little tests. They've been like actual exams, 50 question exams and things like that, quizzes, multiple exams for multiple classes, plus our skills checkoffs for our clinicals. So we have been really busy. I have cried so much this week, y'all. I'm only in my first semester. Second semester, I know it's gonna have me having wrinkles in my forehead or gray hair, whichever comes first. Probably both of them. I might even have some crinkles in my eyes by the time I'm done. I mean, I'm just not playing. So yeah, we've been having exams. My first exam this week, it really made me upset because, you know, I'm in competition with myself, y'all. I strive to do better with each test or with each exam or with anything, with any project, with any paper. I try to compete with myself to do the best I can. And you guys already know that because I've mentioned it multiple times. But honey, that test, I made you have to have a 76 to pass. I made a 74. Yeah, I know. So it really upset me because when I don't make the scores that I like, I really get really stressed, and I like beat myself up over it. I know it's not right because, you know, you're just stressing yourself out for no reason. I mean, but for me, it is a reason. Like, this is my education. This is my career. This is my future. So yes, I cried. Yes, my grown ass cried. Excuse me if you don't like the cussing. Sometimes I might slip up. But yes, I cried like a baby. And it really upset me because I just knew I could do better, y'all. I just felt like what was given to us, the material to me, it really didn't match what was on our objective sheet. So I guess had I did my own little study and instead of going by what was given to me, I probably would have been able to do a lot better. And half the time, like, the stuff that's on the test, which I'll show you guys in like a study with me video or something like that, the stuff that our instructors focus on is like stuff that be in like the boxes and stuff that's in bold or in italics and stuff like that. And so they concentrate a lot on that stuff, especially charts and stuff like that. So I'll take the blame for that one. Totally my bad. I could have did better. However, a girl was still upset because, you know, I'm just thinking, oh my God, that's gonna drop my score. Okay. However, once graded, the teacher realized that we all kind of missed some of the same questions because of the wording. They were worded so weird and so much differently. And some of the stuff that was worded, we're just like, well, in the book it says this, you know, or in the book or on this it says this, you know. So we did get points back, and I ended up with an 80 at the end of points given back. So that made me a lot happy, and that was cool. That was cool. And I still have an 85 in her class, so I'm perfectly happy with my 85. So yeah, getting to further on down the week. Let's see, we have an exam. Past that, that's cool. So earlier this week as well, while I'm already stressing about school and tests and things like that, your girl get pulled over. Okay, so I got a new vehicle because the car that I had, or let's see, the vehicle that I had beforehand was very raggedy. Raggedy, honey. Raggedy. Like it was on its last leg. And so I couldn't be driving school in a beat up old car, you know what I'm saying? Like riding around through the parking lot. Somebody had stole my grill, so my front grill missing. All you see is motor. I mean, girl, it was embarrassing. Like I was not gonna be pulling up to the school in that ride while everybody else looking good in theirs, and then I ain't have no air, y'all. It's the summertime, and here in Arkansas, it gets hot. Like it's hot, hotter than fish grease hot. Do you hear me? So yeah, I had gotten a new vehicle, and besides all the money issues that I'm already in, I don't even know what made me want to even go get a new vehicle and even get a car note. Like my bad, my mistake. However, I did, it is done, and I'm paying for it now. So anywho, I got pulled over, and I'm thinking to myself, officer, please just don't give me a ticket, because besides paying rent and bills and car note and insurance and life insurance and health insurance and this $1,000 a month for school, like I am exhausted, honey. My pockets are thin. My pockets are invisible. My pockets ain't even on my pants no more. Like that's how broke I am. So I'm thinking to myself, Mr. Officer, just don't give, Mr. Officer, please, please, Mr. Officer, do not give me a ticket. However, I ended up getting a ticket anyways for failure to show proof of insurance, which I do have. So yeah, that was one of the things that kind of got me, and I was very upset about it. And yes, I let it mess up my day, because I was just like frustrated, like, girl, how can you possibly get another ticket and you can't afford anything else? Like you can barely afford your way around the corner. Okay, so yeah, I was a little upset about that, but I mean, all I gotta do is take in my proof of insurance, because I do have it. However, I didn't have it on me, so I'm just gonna take that bad boy up there and get that handled. So yeah, that was another thing that had ruined my week, y'all. Like I felt like the devil was really riding me, like really riding me hard. So then we have a test on Wednesday. Girl. Okay, so the thing about this test is that most of the material we learned for this exam, we didn't learn until like the day before. Literally, like a whole math section for sure, we learned the day before the exam. So thinking about all the papers we have for our other classes and clinical stuff to study, and then your tests to study, all this stuff, we have so much going on. So your brain is on overload, like literally you trying to keep up and catch up. So in the mix of me taking this test, I'm thinking to myself, okay, I got this. I'm feeling confident, y'all. I'm like, girl, you got this. You know, math ain't my favorite subject. However, I know how to work a couple of math problems and can pull some stuff out my butt. You know what I'm saying? So get to the test. I'm doing fine. Now, most of this test was on, and this is for my pharmacology class, y'all. You see syringes and you see all this extra stuff on there, and I'm thinking, okay, I know how to read a syringe, I got this, which I did. I had all that. Get to the math part, and it was like the last 5 problems were on some things that the instructor had taught like literally the day before that I barely could understand anyways, because it was being taught so quickly. We had so quickly to learn it, and boom, the test the next day. So y'all, I ain't gonna even lie, I was just making up answers. Well, not making up answers, I was working the problems, but I was just like, well, heck, the answer I got either is right or is wrong. It was wrong. It was wrong. The way I wrote them, they were right, you know, but I was thinking to myself, those numbers are too large to be the answer, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I tell everybody, don't second guess your first answers, because usually your first answers be right. Because my first answers was right, and I changed them because I'm thinking to myself, that can't be. Those numbers are looking way out of character, you know, and I missed them. So for that test, I made, to my calculations, I made a 74 on that exam. Now, we haven't gotten it back yet, so I don't know if we gotten points back or anything like that. I'll be looking as soon as I get done recording this video, just to see what's up, because in that class I have an A. So if I made a C on that test or whatever, it'll probably bring my A down, because I have a high A. So it'll either be a low A or a high B. And I'm not tripping, because listen, honey, I just need to pass this semester and go ahead into the next semester where I can be more prepared, since I know what to expect with these exams and these clinical type exams and these critical thinking questions, these NCLEX type questions that I had no clue how to answer. I'm starting to get the hang of it and pick out choice words and phrases and things like that, so it makes it a lot more simpler. However, y'all, it's so much material to retain. I'm not gonna even lie to y'all, like, I have had a rough week on crying. So let's see, today we had a simulation lab, and our skills was sterile field with a Foley catheter insertion. Okay, so it seems so simple. Watching videos, watching the instructor do it, it seems so simple. However, to maintain your sterile field, honey, it's a process. You got to make sure your hands are not shaky. You got to make sure you never turn your back on your sterile field. I mean, you just have to be very, very careful, very, very precise, and you can't forget any steps. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so mind you, I was very confident because it's very simple. The steps are simple, all that. And I just knew I had it because I had practiced on so many mannequins the morning before, actually 2 mornings before, because we've had a couple of days to learn the skill. So mind you, I've been practicing with other classmates, I've been watching videos, I've been reading my checkoffs, I've been reading my book. Like, I've been doing a lot to make sure that I'm prepared. And the first thing I go in there and do is come in there shaky and nervous. Like, start second guessing myself before I can even start my skill. Y'all, I was in there literally sweating bullets. My hands were shaking. Like, my anxiety was through the roof. Do you hear me? Like, I'm going to have to go find some type of medicine for anxiety, because I don't know how I'm going to make it in second semester if my anxiety keeps acting a fool on me. Because my clinical instructors, like, they know that I know what I'm doing, you know? And let's just say that today was an epic fail. Like, it was an epic fail, sis. And I cried because I broke my sterile field. And my instructor, now listen, for our clinicals, how it works is for each semester, you have 3 attempts to pass a skill. Now that's with any skill that we do, like sterile field, Foley catheter, head to toe assessment, whatever. You have 3 times to pass skills, and that's not 3 times per skill, but 3 times to fail any skill. So think about how much pressure that has on you. Like, okay, now I haven't failed a skill yet. So today, when I had to, when I contaminated my sterile field, I literally broke down and cried in front of my clinical instructor. I don't know why I've been such a baby here recently, y'all. Like, nursing school got me being a baby, a straight baby. Like, I'm not weak. I'm not weak, nor have I never been. However, nursing school got me feeling like I am so slow, like I am just, like I'm illiterate, and feeling like a baby. And I'm just like, oh my God. And the only reason why I'm crying is because, of course, I'm so hard on myself. Like, I can't be a failure. So it's like I'm so much hard on myself that I go in there, and then there goes the anxiety. And I'm just in there just antsy and hands just moving. So the first thing I do is accidentally rub the mannequin's leg with my sterile glove. Then with the Foley tip, I done accidentally touched the side of his leg trying to get it in. Like, y'all, I was just so nervous. So she was like, okay, you broke sterile field too many times. What I do? Boo-hoo like a damn baby. Okay, so anywho, she made me go back to the class, and she was just like, look, you need to go back in there, get yourself together, and then you need to come try it again. And luckily, she was one of those instructors who was just so sympathetic. She was just like, there is no way that you guys, especially you who don't have any training, are gonna come in here and do everything perfectly the first time. And our program is so strict, like they expect you to be perfect, you know, or near perfect. And she was very understanding, and she was just like, listen, this is your first time coming in here, a nervous wreck like that. You only have 2 weeks left. Why are you doing yourself like that? Like, you are one of my students who come in here and do well every time. Now, mind you guys, I've never failed a skill, and I haven't really ever failed, well, no, I have never failed a test besides that one that I made a 74 on and got points back. So, yeah, I've been pretty much staying on top. And so for me, this was like a gut punch, you know, kind of like, girl, get your life. Which she said the same thing. She was just like, girl, I know you can do this. You've been doing this. So she sent me back to the class and was like, get yourself together while they go check out more students and do that. So I'm in the classroom, and I'm just a nervous wreck. I have my classmates who are wonderful, by the way. I will never choose another class if I had to. Like, my classmates are the best. They're very supportive. Like, oh God, without my classmates, I'd probably be somewhere crazy. Hell, I might be crazy already. Like, I feel like I am. Anywho, yeah, so they were encouraging me and telling me everything's gonna be okay. So boom, they called my name. It's time to go back. And one of the clinical instructors who always work with me, who's really my preceptor for clinicals, she came in and she was like, okay, you got this. And she told the other instructor, let me go ahead and check her out, because with me, she works well. She knows what she's doing. I know she has this. And I get in there, and from there, I'm much more calm at that point, you know, because I'm thinking to myself, woo, okay, she knows this. She got faith in me, so I got faith in myself. Girl, you can do this. Go in there the second time, knock the skill out. Soon as I'm done and I get passed or whatever, she give me my papers to sign that says I passed my skill or whatever. I walk out the classroom and start boo-hooing again, y'all. I just started boo-hooing again, because I'm just like, oh, thank God. Thank you, God. Thank you. Because I'm just like, I mean, this week have been so stressful, like stressing over these tests, stressing over a ticket, stressing over my skin, stressing over household things. Like, I've been neglecting my daughter. I've been neglecting my boyfriend. Like, all I do, literally, y'all, all I do is I come home from school, I study, I eat dinner, maybe cook dinner if I have time to even cook dinner, and I go straight to the tub, and then I go to sleep, because I have to repeat it. Like, I have to be up so early in the morning to make sure I drive and get to school on time. Like, it's just so much. And so by the end of the day, like, my mind is exhausted, my body is exhausted, my brain is exhausted, hell, my mouth is exhausted. At that point, everything is tired. So it's just like, I don't be having time. And yeah, they've been kind of getting on to me, and I'm going to try to do better, which I'll probably do another video on how I'm going to try to balance that. Once I find the balance, I'm not going to show y'all something until I'm completely balanced. But yeah, y'all, it's been pretty rough, and I just wanted to come and let y'all know that nursing school is what they say it is, honey. I'm not finna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, it's all fun and games. We get to be cute. We get to take pictures and be like this in scrubs and just, you know, this is what we do. No, it's hard work. You're gonna have to study. You may not want to. If you are one of those who don't ever study, well, you're gonna end up picking up that dusty book that you've been leaving behind, because that book you're gonna have to pick up and use for nursing school. I promise you that. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know what has been going on with me and why I'm a little late on the video, y'all. I'm trying to get my life together, honey, because nursing school is kicking my rump. Yeah, it's just been a lot, y'all. So I'm gonna try to do better, and definitely for next semester, I'm gonna make sure that I'm ahead of them and try to stay on top of things more than what I am this semester, which I thought I was on top of things, which I am. It's just that things get to piling up when you have so many classes and so many things due at the same time, or so many exams in one day. Your mind becomes like just so confused, or not even confused, but the mind just becomes so anxious, like, okay, what am I going to do next? What am I going to do? How am I going to work it? What can I do to possibly improve my patient? You know, like all that, it just all stresses you out a little bit. And I just wanted to let you guys know that it does happen. However, I am still here, I am still passing, and I just need to stop being so hard on myself, and I think I'll be okay. But I just wanted to give you guys the breakdown, the realness, the rawness, how I feel. And I hope that you guys find some type of information from this that you can learn from. Just know, like, if you're in nursing school with me right now, just know that you're not the only one stressed. I'm stressed right with you, and we got this. Like, it's us together. We in this together. That support means a lot. So, like, for real, drop some comments, drop some hearts down below, drop a clappy face emoji, like, give me some sugars. I mean, drop something, drop some praying hands. I need it all in my comments, y'all. So hit the comment section and, you know, show me some love, y'all. Give me some positive vibes. And I'll just catch you guys on the next video. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed to the channel. I do post videos weekly. So yeah, make sure you catch me on the next one, y'all. And until next time, y'all have a good day, because I'm sure